Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Butte Community Ice Center for this week's Butte Cobras practice report. This for Tuesday, November 2nd. I'm Mike Opel. Well, it wasn't a perfect weekend by any stretch of the imagination, but if the Cobras do find themselves as an upper echelon team this season, as we kind of think that they will be, we may look back on this last weekend as the turnaround moment of the season. Now, the Cobras had 3 games this weekend. The first one, a rare Thursday night affair in Great Falls, and it was the Great Falls Americans winning that game 6-4. The Cobras had a 1-goal lead early in the third at 4-3, but then Great Falls came back, got 3 unanswered, and the final score was 6-4. Saturday, both teams came to Butte, and they squared off once again. And this time it was the Butte Cobras winning 4-2. Once again, it was a tight game throughout. The Cobras had a 2-1 lead early in the third period, and Great Falls was able to tie it up. But this time, midway through the third period, Nick Bradshaw gave the Cobras a 3-2 lead. Luke Schlesner added himself an empty netter late in the game, and it was the Cobras coming away with a 4-2 victory. So as far as Great Falls and the Cobras were concerned, they split a pair over the weekend. And then there was one more game for the Cobras, that a Sunday afternoon affair here at the Butte Community Ice Center. It was the Bozeman Ice Dogs in town, and it was the Cobras taking that game 7-3. The Cobras and Bozeman were tied at 2 at the end of 3, but this time it was the Cobras taking control of the game, and they pretty much dominated the third period. The Cobras got successive goals from Fabian Vick, Nick Bradshaw, and Luke Schlesner. That gave the Cobras a 5-2 lead. Bozeman was able to score one late with about 2.5 minutes to go in the third period to make it 5-3, but then the Cobras got a pair of empty netters to finish up the game, and it was a 7-3 victory for the Butte Cobras over the Bozeman Ice Dogs. So the weekend, the Cobras got 4 out of 6 points, but it was more how they played, especially on the Saturday and Sunday night games. They've been in just about every game all the way down into the third period, late in the period, but somehow, some way, it's always the other team that's been getting the funky bounce or the big break, and the Cobras have come up short. But this weekend, things were different. This team took command in the third period of both games, and it was great to see the work that they've been doing in practice translate to game day, and that's pretty much what happened. So in the confidence department, I have to imagine the Butte Cobras have stepped it up even higher, and we look forward to see what's going to happen. And we don't have to wait long, because the Cobras now, they'll travel to Rapid City to take on the Badlands Sabres. This will be the second trip into Rapid City for the Cobras. First trip got Cobras 3 points during that 8 games in a row on the road. It was a good road trip, and now the Cobras would certainly like to at least duplicate that and maybe get a pair, but one at a time is what you got to do. And the first game this weekend is Friday in Rapid City, and then there'll be a Saturday game at the same time, 7:05. If you have Hockey TV and you're watching the Cobras on Hockey TV, again, game times are at 7:05. And as a little bonus, I get to go along on the road trip. I'm going to be traveling with the Cobras. I'll get you pictures, maybe some interviews, and give you a little bit of idea of life on the road with the Butte Cobras. So look forward to seeing that. If you need news, notes, and information, you can go to the Cobras Facebook page. You can go to their website, and you'll have information and news on all of the players, upcoming events, and all kinds of cool things happening in the Butte Cobras team. So until next week, I will talk to you for next week's Butte Cobras practice report, and I look forward to this week with the Cobras on the road. That's going to do it from Butte. We'll talk to you again, and we'll see you at the rink.